to another Nimble video tutorial. So it's been about 3 weeks since I've done an update. I wanted to hurry up and release this today to give you a full scope of everything I've been working on. First week, I was having quite a few issues working on Node.js servers and getting WebSockets. So I ended up closing the ticket with the support team that I had. And anybody who knows or has worked with me personally will know that when it's time for me to dig in and find the bug, I will find it. So I didn't involve them and took the time to analyze the complete setup and system and resolved all of my Node.js WebSocket issues. Most of them were not with my code, actually. It was actually with the configuration of the server. And with that being said, I have the XChat mobile app fully functioning on a public website. I'll include the link in the description below. Let me just give you a quick test. As you can see, I'm able to, in a browser, log into the application. I can send a quick message. And the WebSockets are working just fine. So I can send messages. Everything about the application works perfectly using an iframe, a nested iframe, and WebSockets to test this. Any of you can, if you make an account, get 2 of your friends online, you should be able to chat online through a browser, just as you would if you had it running on your mobile device. Debugging this took a lot of critical time, so in a long time, so I could go through everything about the setup on my server to make sure it was configured to work the way I expected it to. After I got this resolved, in the second week, I spent working and thinking about what my next app was going to be. I spoke to my wife, and she said I should try to build something fairly simple. And she thought of maybe an inspirational quotes type application, basically a slideshow of any inspirational quotes that could come through your phone. But as I continued to analyze and build the app, I had to create a simple version of it within a day or two. I thought of a better way that I could have incorporated the app using more dynamic services, which led me to build what is an equivalent of a Nimble S3 bucket. It's the ability to store data objects directly on the Nimble server. So if I log in now, this application is an admin-only application, but what it does is allows me to store data, lists, images, objects, executables, binaries, whatever, directly on the Nimble store server. This will allow me to integrate static lists such as the states of the United States, relation, name, suffixes, gender, days of the week, anything that you would populate in drop downs, legal notices. I have my terms of services, privacy notices, as well as images that may be static to Nimble Solutions. That's an image stored in base 64 format, and then be able to reuse this for any application that I create. This particular data oracle is probably best compared to an S3 bucket by Amazon. The really cool part about my design is I have the ability to build queries and search queries. So what I'm going to do for you right now is I'm going to build a query to bring in the latest news. Let's say latest crypto news. Why not? So what I'm doing is constructing the metadata for the query. And what we're going to do is ask the search engine to give me the latest crypto news. This is the actual search parameter, and it is, you know, it uses the same search syntax as, I don't know, Google, MSN, that type of stuff. And then I'm going to get it in the format of a news article. So I'm going to grab 3 pages worth of news, store it in my database, save as DB. We'll push all of this data into my database store. When I click store item, it executes the item. And if we search for it, we can see it's about approximately 63.9K was just pulled in from the data store. If we turn off word wrap and JSON format the data, you'll see that I pulled in did news from Bloomberg, Washington Post. It's like 3 pages worth of data. Bing, CoinDesk, and it's basically the latest news that's available out there for crypto. So I spent a week on this, got it nailed down. As you can see, I'm able to pull data, curate data. I can add as many types of update queries or store queries that I can trigger. Every time you trigger the store query, it will grab new data and push it into the database. The only thing this particular data store does not do is version control. I do not version the data. I just keep a most current instance. But I knew this was a great platform for holding static images, data, and things that I'm going to need for all the apps I'm going to build. So in order to test the store effectively, I have this little test project that I'm going to show you today. Simple form, this image has a new tag called set source, and by referencing an @image.me color, it will go to the data store and show the color version of me. Go figure. The other references are displayed if I wanted to show a yes/no list inside this list box, the states of the United States here, and my legal privacy policy notice. This new @legal or this @ is the trigger to go fetch this data from the store and embed it. The syntax is set source for images, set lists, and set text or set caption will display it in a label control. So finally, I can give you a look at this cool little function. As soon as you start the app, all the data is pretty much loaded, and you're looking at all the legal notices, the list, drop down for your yes/no data, and this handsome guy in the upper left-hand corner. I just wanted to hurry up and get this video out because I hadn't given a public update. This video is going out unedited. I'm not gonna alter the video or sound at all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can see I was productive. Thank you for watching.